Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have got a cool thing for you to explore. It is called SculptGL. Type Sculpt, SculptGL, in your browser window, and then choose the one by Stefan here. When you open the website, you get an awesome piece of virtual clay. It is currently in brush mode, and I'm going to just make a little dude real quick. And if you click, notice it's making symmetry of what you click and drag, so it makes pretty decent eyes. I'm going to zoom in and give them eyeballs as well, so notice the brush changes size when you get in, and when you wiggle, it just adds more clay. I'm going to give them a silly nose. I'm going to shut off symmetry because I want my nose to be one piece, and then I'm just going to click and drag and make a little triangle nose. As I drag, notice it gets puffed out. I'm going to right-click and orbit, and you can see that that nose is getting poked out pretty nifty from the side. Orbit and take another look. I can tweak and adjust it and get it as cool as I want it. Can almost make it look lifelike. And that's for somebody that has no skills. Maybe you've got artistic skills, so you can take this to cooler levels. Still with symmetry off, I'm going to add a cool mouth. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to just drag around and make my awesome smiley mouth. If you don't like what you did, you can just hit undo, and it goes back to your last brush stroke, and you can do it again until you're happy. There are all kinds of settings you can adjust so that you've got your sensitivity the way you want and the accumulation the way you want. Once you've got your shape pretty nifty, you can also switch tools to the paint tool. The paint tool is a ton of fun. I'm going to paint my eyes right now, and I'm going to give him white eyes. So I'm going to move this all the way to the left. And then I'm just going to switch back to symmetry because I want to paint both eyes at the same time. And then when you click and drag, it paints the clay. I'm going to turn a little bit right so I can see it better. Alright, I'm going to paint the little eyes by switching to the paintbrush. When you switch to paint, you should pick your color. I'm going to give my little buddy blue eyes. So I'm moving to the blue, I'm selecting blue, and then I'm going over to the area where I want to paint, and I'm giving his blue eyes. I want the center of his eyes to be black, so I'm going to move down here, and I'm going to set that color to the black choice. And then I'm going to zoom in and just give him little black eyeballs. I'm going to zoom out. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to keep his nose the clay color, and then I'm going to switch to a red for the mouth. Notice I click the color ish, and then I slide into the palette to find the exact one I want. I don't want to paint both at the same time, so I'm going to shut off symmetry, and I'm going to drag around and give my little dude his nice little smiley mouth. Another amazing tool you can use is the Scene Add Options. I'm going to add a cylinder, and I'm going to use it for a body. Once I've got that cylinder in there, I'm going to switch tools, though, to the Transform tool. What this does is it lets you move things. So I'm going to click on my old sphere, and I'm going to use the arrow key, or the arrow handle, to lift that up. So it's a head on my new body. My head's a little large, so I'm going to grab the square and shrink the head down in all three directions. If you right-click drag, you can see from the side, it kind of looks like Dory. And you can shrink it so that you get it the way you want it. I'm going to choose right there. I'm going to right-click drag so I can see it back from the top. I'm going to show you that if you accidentally get on the line, it lets you rotate. That is a common accident when people are trying to grab the little cubes. I think I'm going to make this a little more egg-like. And there, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to switch to the body, and I'm going to make it thinner in both spots as well. And you can see I'm starting to make a cool creation. You can add as many cool parts using these strategies as you want. You can use all the amazing tools that I haven't even shown you. Cool things like twist and inflate and move. They just make things super awesome. Notice I have no symmetry, so I can instantly give this dude a cool curly hairdo. Notice if I right click and take a peek at it, it's so awesome how fast you can make these things. When you're done, if you want to save it, make sure you click File and do Save SGL. This is a SculptGL that you should put in your documents. And instead of calling it your mesh, you can change it into whatever you want. Mine is going to be fun shape. And then if you're in my classroom, I need a screenshot of your project turned into Google Classroom. Make sure you do that by using Nimbus and capture the selected area and grab a cool picture, do the check mark, and then turn it in from your downloads. I'll even name it Dude. And that way it's easier to find when you turn it in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the movie, and if you get a chance, please like, comment, and subscribe.